日本語レッスン始めていきましょう。Hi there, this is Yuki, Anime Sensei here. Let's starting one-on-one Japanese lesson. Waiting for your class. Okay. ふい。こんにちは。よいしょ。よいしょ。Oh, it's already. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So you're very first student, eh? Just give me a second. I'm gonna take some memos before starting. So your very first one. Joy underverb A7997 10 2 Okay. Okay, here you go. Hi, こんにちは。
Hey bro, konnichiwa.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, right? It's first time to talk to you, eh?
Yes.
Right. So,
Are you from Japan?
I am. So yeah, can I ask, because I'm here in this account, I'm here to teaching you guys Japanese. So to do that, can I ask actually you to like short introduction, if you could, in Japanese using this? Let's say, あなたの名前は何ですか? Let's say I'm asking you to starting like introducing yourself in Japanese, and using that, you can look at this picture to doing that. Let's say, for example, to saying my name is blah 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 blah. You could use this sentence saying 私の名前は blah 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 blahです. That's how you can, introduce yourself. You wanna try that?
Okay. 私の名前は Joy.
Joy さんですね。はい。Thanks very much doing that. Joy さんは where you from? I mean, which country you from? 何人ですか?
I'm from India.
Okay, so to say that in Japanese, you could say for India, not India, but Indo. So to say I'm Indian, you could say 私はインド人です。As it says here. Another country.
私はインド
人です。Like put
インド人です。
そう。How about you also know how to count the number in Japanese? Let's say あなた何歳ですか? How old are you?
I'm 17.
17. You know how to count those numbers in Japanese? If
No,
not,
I only know up to 7 or 8.
maybe you can use this then. So, saying, you know how to say 17. Let's say, if you want to say the number higher than 10, for example, look at right side here. If you want to say number like 21, you need to say 10. 2, 10, and 1. So it's going to be like 21. So, right. So if you want to say like 17, you need to say 10 and 7. So do you want to try using these phrases, vocabulary, then saying 17, which is?
10 センチ
17 or 17. Go. And 17 or maybe 17 is also good. Also, in Japanese, when you're counting age, let's say like 17 years old, not only saying 17 or 17, you need to add blah 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 sai after that. So saying that so that you can say I'm 17 years old. So you can say 17歳です. Let me write down the sentences here so you can read it out. By the way, do you also read those Japanese characters such as hiragana, katakana, and kanji? You know what that is?
No.
That's okay. Yes. Then I'm gonna write down in the alphabet. No worries. Do you like watching anime, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah? What are you crazy about these days? Like Attack on Titan or anything else?
What?
Like Attack on Titan, or what kind of anime you watching?
I'm watching wait a sec, I don't know its name. I have to
Yeah, you can tell me in English. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Let's get ready. Can you hear me now, Joey? I'll be here. I think I need to wait a second. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry, but I think, yeah, I need to leave here. Let's see. Can the others, any of you guys can still listen to me? I kind of, oh, he left suddenly. But yeah, okay. But yeah, that's how, I'm doing this online lesson. So if there's anybody else who's curious to having those online lessons, I'm here to help you. So feel free to send me any requests. So I'm here. それか、もう全部日本語でも大丈夫です。So, Joy さん、if you want to come back, you can ask me again to starting up. Yeah, let's restarting. Hey. Okay, you're back.
Hey again.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, again, did you see the sentence that I sent you in the comment area? Again, 私は17歳です。There you go. Can you read this one?
私は17歳です。
So that's how you say I'm 17 years old. Because as I said, 17 is 17. And if you want to count age, not only 17, but also you add counter phrase. For age, you could say blah, 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 歳. Then if you want to finish sentence in polite way, you can put blah, 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 です. Maybe you heard from the anime a lot. Hey. So 私は17歳です。Okay. Since you say 17 years old, what's your job? I mean, you're a student, right?
Yes.
What did you study? What's your major?
I'm studying for J.
J?
Yes.
What do you mean
It's
J?
an engineering college.
I
Engineering.
see. Got it. Engineering. Got it. わかりました。Okay, then how about your, what's your hobby?
My hobby is drawing, singing, playing football.
Drawing, singing, and what? Sorry, the last one. Which ball?
Playing football.
Football. Okay,
Soccer.
got it. Okay, so in the lastly, maybe I can teach you how to say my hobby is blah 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 blah. Or maybe before that, if there's anything you want to learn in Japanese, let me know so I can optimize to whatever you want to learn. Is there anything that you want to know with me?
No, nothing.
Okay, then maybe we can go in with those introducing yourself stuff, which is let's say my hobby is blah 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 blah. Do you say do you like singing, drawing, and got it. Can you see the sentence, the last sentence here, like under the hobby, it says blah 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 が好きです. That's a sentence to saying I like blah 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 blah. So if you want to say, I like drawing or anime, let's say, for example, if you want to say I like anime, you could say アニメが好きです. That's how you say I like anime. Just like that, you could say
が好きです。
If you want to say drawing が好きです, then you could say drawing in Japanese called 絵. You can just say put the one word 絵 is a drawing. 絵が好きです. If you want to say I like drawing, then 絵が好きです. But right. Also the singing or maybe song, sing a song, singing in Japanese you could say 歌. That's a word for singing a song. That's all 歌 is for song, singing a song. So if you want to say I like drawing and singing to connect two objects, you can use like for saying A and B. A and B in Japanese gonna be called A to B. So you can connect with blah 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 to blah 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 blah. So how do you say I like drawing and singing in Japanese?
いで ute
うんうんうん。
ga saki desu.
Perfect. So you can say, 歌が好きです。歌が好きです。That's how you say, うんうんうん。that my hobby is drawing and, singing. Yeah. わかりますか ?You got it?
Yes.
You didn't really expect that you're gonna have such a kind of serious lesson with me, eh? Right. Let's say, for example, is there anything else you wanna say in Japanese? Or let's say, what kind of anime do you like? To say that,
What?
you can already use verb ga suki desu to answer that. Let's say,
Yes.
like One Piece ga suki desu, Naruto ga suki desu, or something like that. うん。
Haikyuu ga tsuki desu.
お、配給が好きです。Nice, nice. Who do you like the best? Like, I like Tsuki the best.
I like Tsukishima.
Yeah, Tsuki. Yeah, I like Tsuki. So you like Tsuki?
And the one who was that Libro.
River, the Nishinoya.
Yes,
That's
Nishinoya.
right. Cool. So you watched till the latest one to the top? The season 4.
No, not the latest one. I was thinking about watch the whole season together.
Okay. Season 2 or 3 then. Got it. How about what are you watching these days? On this season, in this season?
Mm,
Hmm.
now I'm not watching any anime.
Oh, really? You should
Yes,
watch, let's say,
I'm taking a break.
Oh, sure. Got it. That's okay.
I
Okay,
was
sure.
continuously watching anime for at least 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months. Okay. Sure.
Nothing else, only anime. I wake up, then watch anime, then go to bed.
So you watch too much anime, so now it's kind of a little bit tired.
Yes,
You should
because
watch this.
of this COVID.
Got it. Okay, yeah. So before we finishing today, is there any question that you want to ask?
No.
Not much. Okay, got it. So before we finishing, let me reviewing the things what we've done. For example, do you remember how to say your age? How old are you in Japanese? What was the word for I'm 17 years old?
It's you,
Yeah.
Nana.
And if you want to count age, you need to add 17 歳です。17歳です。Right. And how do you say my name is Joy? And my name is Joy.
私の名前は Joy.
Right. How do you say I'm Indian? 私はインド人です。
私はインド人です。
Good. And 私は17歳です。17 years old. That's pretty much, the basic word saying introducing yourself. But now today you learn about them. Hey. Okay, so whenever you feel like I'm here to, teaching anything. So, feel free to come back anytime, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, that will be it today. ありがとうございました。Namaste. Bye bye.
Namaste, bro. Hey, wait, I have a question.
Go ahead.
How long it take to learn proper Japanese?
It all depends. If you're really serious, it's gonna be take, less than 1 year. But, I see many people who spend more than 10 years but can't speak at all. So it all depends on how serious you're. But yeah, if you're really
Also
serious.
have hiragana, katakana, and
About
when
hiragana, kanji is, almost impossible because kanji is, even for me as native Japanese, it's way too many to do that. There's more than like 10,000, 100,000 kinds or more.
yes,
Yeah, right. That's too many. So, but
yeah,
for hiragana, katakana, that's not difficult. Let's say if you're they're working so hard, maybe 1 or 2 weeks is good enough to, master those hiragana and katakana. Yeah. Up to you, though. You mean these, eh? These hiragana and katakana.
Yes.
But yeah, you can do it, man. Sure, that should be for today. どうもありがとうございました。バイバイ。
ありがとうございます。
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.
Okay. So that was the very first student today, Joy-san. ありがとうございました。So if there's anybody else wants to have a lesson with me, just feel free to press that collaboration button so that I can invite you to start one-on-one session with you. And I got sure. 星原さん。Okay. Okay. So maybe, I will explain the meaning, everything, but chinchin. Maybe you can, get the chinchin, what chinchin means. But yeah, otherwise I'm gonna explain everything else. Let's say, saying 僕の blah 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 は小さいです means like my blah 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 is small. Then maybe now you got it what this sentence is supposed to mean. As long as you Google what chinchin means. I don't want to get banned, so I won't explain more further, but at least 僕の blah 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 が小さいです means my blah 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 is small. That's what that means. Okay. Is there anybody else who got better question than he asked? Okay. 誰もいないのかな私は noob です。I don't mind even if you're a noob. I'm here to help anybody who wants to study Japanese. So you can just press collaboration button so that we can start one-on-one conversation to teach you any Japanese you want to know. I mean, not those dirty or F words, but more specific, more typical, more actual better word. You got it. Anybody else having a question today? 大丈夫かな私は17歳です。Hoshi-san, now you're asking much more useful question, but can you do the same not from the comment, but in a Q&A button so that I can share with you everybody easily? So once you, do that same question in a Q&A area, so I'm going to answer to you. So yeah, guys, if you have a question, not from the comment, but please post in you see that the button, the mark with a balloon mark with a question mark. If you press there, you can type any question you want. Not any, but something good question, please. Yeah. Then as soon as I got that, yeah, I'm gonna answer to you. Yeah, same to you, Promo Mahanji-san. You also, if you have any question, please copy that sentence to paste in the Q&A session, Q&A area, please. Yeah. こんにちは。Okay, got some question from Arthurson. How do I propose my crush? What does it mean? Proposing my crush. Propose crush means ちょっと待ってね。Cause my poor English cannot worry. Propose crush. 意味。I see. I mean, like you're falling in love with somebody, like to tell I'm loving with you. That kind of sentence in Japanese. Am I right? In that case, it all depends on how you say that. Because, this cool way and not really cool way to say that. And I'm not sure how I should teach you, especially if you are the one will use that to, let's say, for Japanese girl. I cannot guarantee you that will work or not, because it's all depending on how you say that. It's same in English or even in your, maybe in Hindi or other languages, right? But if you ask me just, typical, like easy, simple way of saying, then, you could say, あなたのことが好きです。which means, I like you, I'm loving with you ですね。はい、there you go. どうぞ。Yeah, but as I said, I can't guarantee 100% sure that will work, to you. The next question from Hoshtan. What's more widely used, hiragana, katakana, and kanji? Yeah, I get this question a lot and again, a lot. It's not about which one's widely used, but more like there is specifically different way of using depending on hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Because first of all, why we do it, the reason why we do this, because when you're writing sentences in English, you always put space between each word, right? But let's say, for example, I'm gonna write down some sentence. 私の名前はゆきです。So this is an example of the Japanese sentence all written in hiragana. If even Japanese people look at it, this is kind of difficult to see, even for native Japanese, because we don't put space between each word. That is why we differentiate hiragana, katakana, and kanji depending on which characters. Let's say, for example, the easiest one to explain, which is katakana, is used for foreign languages, foreign words, foreign words, such as like for example, computer とか、computer とか、or maybe マクドナルド which is for McD's メクドナルズとか、like those words which are coming from foreign countries, usually we write in katakana. And then nextly, kanji is used most of the word phrase, used for most of, let's say, object words. So how do you say that? 単語 just give me a sec. 単語、英語、a word, of word. Let's say, e.g. 日本、ジャパン、米国、USA. And lastly, hiragana is used for, there's several ways, but mostly they are used for particle. Blah, 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 like, e.g. blah, 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 は、blah, blah, blah, が、blah, blah, blah, にとか、this stuff. So depending on this specific, the way of use, how we differentiate hiragana, katakana, and kanji, that's the reason why, the reason why is because we don't have space when you're making a sentence. Instead, by differentiate each characters, that's how, looking at the sentence. Then, for example, the one I write down here, ちょっと待ってね。私の名前はゆきです。So instead of writing everything in hiragana, if you write down mixing hiragana and kanji, or maybe katakana sometimes, then you can easily see the differences. Oh, that's where the words and words are connected, separated. You got it? わかりましたか？But yeah, that was a good question. ありがとうございます。Anybody else having question, or just feel free to not only asking me question, but just why not you giving a try to having a one-on-one session? Let's say, oh, Reza-san, こんにちは. You can also come here. Reza-san でもいいし, even you, Hoshan-san, not only, asking, but also it is a perfect opportunity for you to output English, no, Japanese, with the native Japanese, eh? You don't need to be shy. If you feel too much shy, you don't need to even show me your face. You can just let me hear the voice, then, we can do the lesson. We can start the lesson already. But yeah, anyway, I got some more questions from a Promodoman-san. Yeah. I wanted to eat food in Japanese, and also I'm eating food. That's about verb conjugation. You know what? To do that, I think it's gonna be much easier by having a one-on-one session. Would you like having short lesson with me now? If yes, I can teach you for sure. Otherwise, I think it's gonna be a little bit difficult to, explain everything by just having just word by word. What do you think? I'll be waiting. I see. Why not? You can just tell your mom that, Mom, I'm using this Instagram, and there is a teacher on Instagram. It's called Anime Sensei. So I'm learning Japanese while having fun chatting about anime stuff. Why not? This is still studying, yeah? But yeah, up to you. If you cannot do that, it's okay. Maybe for next time, eh? Sure. So, Promote-san. Yeah, Arthur, also. Also, you know what? G versus Edo-san, can you send your question not from the comment but to the Q&A button? So if you press that button right next to comment area with the question mark with balloon, you can send me a question. Then I can share with you your question, everybody here easily. So yeah, once you do that, I'm gonna answer to them. Thank you. So Promote-san, you're not ready to having a chit-chat now so that I can easily to teach you. But if not, okay, so I'm gonna just right now, just simply answer to your question. So I wanted to eat food. So first of all, to eat in Japanese is called 食べるですね。食べる。And I want to eat, first of all, is blah 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 を食べたい。And I wanted to eat, which is blah 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 を食べたかった。Right. Wait, promote. Oh, you're coming. Yeah. That's a straight. I like that. So, プロモートマン。こんにちは。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。Oh, like your bandana, man.
ありがとう。
Yeah. So can I ask you to introduce yourself, ゆうくん。あなたの名前は何ですか？
私の名前はプロモートです。
プロモートさんですね。プロモートさんは
何です
か？ Like, like you're アメリカ人は日本人はインド人は you're
私はインド人です。
インド人ですね。わかりました。
はい。
プロモートさんは何歳ですか？ You know what? 何歳？
はい。I mean, I just, okay.
Yeah. cheat sheet. Yeah.
私は、I mean, how to say 20 in Japanese?
20 in Japanese. To say that, just give me a sec. I'm gonna do something there. Just give me a sec. 20, let's say, for example, you want to look at the EG here. Saying 21, you could say 21. That's how you say 21. To say that, you need to say 2
okay.
and 1. If you want to do the same for 20, you can just say 2 and 10. So, which is... How about now, Adam? So, 20. So, you say... 20 because 2 is ni and 10 is so you just connect that.
Okay, then I am 25.
25。そうそうそうそうそう。Right, right. アダムありがとう。Right, right, right. そうですね。And not only saying 20. If you want to count your age, you need to add
はい。
blah, 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 歳です。So 25歳です。That's how you say I'm 25 years old.
はい。
うん。
I mean, how to say it in sentence?
Right. In the same sentence, like saying I'm 25 years old.
Okay.
Okay, so saying that. Do you read hiragana, by the way? Or still learning?
I'm still learning.
Okay, then maybe I'm gonna make sure if you can read correctly.
I mean, I know hiragana, katakana.
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to try reading this sentence that I wrote now? Go ahead.
It will be very hard for me because I can only understand English alphabet.
I got it. Sure, sure. No worries. Then I'm gonna write down same sentence in alphabet now.
Yeah.
No worries. 私は There you go.
私は25歳です.
Yes.
This sentence is like 私は and this.
私 means I, and this is how you make a sentence in polite way.
Yeah. Like in Hindi language, we always end with hey.
Yeah. Same as hey. Yeah. So
It's same in Japanese.
Right. You can say make a sentence without hey. I mean this, but which makes more sometimes a little bit impolite, sometimes kind of casual, friendly. So if you're worrying about you can just put this in any sentences in the end of it. Then you can make the polite way of speaking, just like hey. Yeah. Okay. So what was your question again? Let me show you here again. So your question was this one, I wanted to eat food, in Japanese. I am eating food. So about that, I need to teach you, what verb conjugation is.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how to say to eat, that original form, to eat.
Taberu.
Perfect. Taberu is a to eat. And if you wanna say, before doing want to eat, sure. I want to blah 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 blah. To blah blah blah. You could say depends, but usually it's gonna be like blah 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 shitai or blah 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 tai. That's how you can make a want to form. So, but depending on which verb you conjugate, it's gonna be slightly different. So if you want to conjugate eat to make it want to eat, it's gonna be 食べたい or 食べたいです。
I mean, in future tense.
That's for the present and future. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to say a wanted eat, let's say in the past form, it's gonna be a little bit again, a little bit more different. So you could say 食べたかです。ブラブラを食べたかった。You could say this in each voice. 食べたかったです。That's a little bit complicated, but how you can say I wanted to eat. And by the way, in which situation you wanted to use this phrase?
I mean, I want to express something which I want to express in something in past. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. For example, let's say, maybe your friends went to the ramen store but you couldn't come with him. Then maybe telling, that's very jealous. I really wanted to eat that ramen too. Then, 私もラーメンを食べたかったです。Just give me a sec. Like this. 私もラーメンを食べたかったです。Because 私 means I, and も is a particle for me too, also. Right? Then ラーメンを食べたかった。wanted to eat ramen.
私もラーメンを食べたかったです。
そう。If you say that with, that phrase which makes more, makes sense. Yeah. And nextly, I'm eating food, which is progressive form, right? Like I am doing blah, blah, blah. So blah, 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 ing. And you could say blah, 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 している blah 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 しています That's how you can, like, the basic conjugation form. Let's say, if you wanna say, I'm eating, you could say, 食べています。食べているは食べています。
Oh.
eating. 食べています。食べているかな。So let's say, for example, maybe I'm the one. Now maybe we're on the phone and I'm in the ramen store and actually, you know what? I'm eating some ramen, you know. Then you can say, like, I'm jealous. I wanted to eat that too. Then, me here saying 私は今、ラーメンを食べています。Are you jelly? Are you jelly? Then, and B, I'm gonna answer right. Oh my god. Oh my god. 私もラーメンを食べたかったです。涙。
Yeah.
Like, so maybe I'm gonna do the A. So can you do the B part? Action. 私は今ラーメンを食べてます。
What? Can you repeat?
Okay. 私は今ラーメンを食べています。
Okay.
うん。
It's a way to, I mean, say that I am doing something, right?
Right. That's what 食べています is for eating.
食べています。
Blah, 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 しています for the conjugation form for progressive sentence.
Okay. And more is like to particle.
More is a particle for, yeah, also or to. Let me, oh, it doesn't say here. Sorry. There's no more here, but yeah, more is not only here, but more means also to. If you say 私も, which means me too, me too.
Okay.
Right. Then, yeah, 私もラーメンを食べたかったです。
Yeah. I asked this question because in English, if you want to express something from past, then there is wanted, ed. And if it is in present, it simply is id. I mean, I just wanted to know if there is any similarity between
You
those.
mean conjugation form for past form?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say if you want to conjugate to past form, let's say you could say past form は blah 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 ね blah 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 した or blah 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 しました。That's for, you know, the basic conjugation form for past stuff. Let's say this is a little bit depending on the verb, but let's say if you want to say ate instead of to eat, you could say either 食べた or 食べました。That's one for I ate. Let's say, you know, if you want to say I ate ramen, you could say 私はラーメンを食べました。So blah blah blah.
Okay.
Blah blah mashita. That's for past form for them.
It means I want to eat.
No, that's
food,
not I want
right.
to eat. That means I ate ramen.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. If you wanna say I wanted to, you know, then this is not only past form but also, you know, saying want to, right? I wanted to.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be even more complicated, just like I explained a while ago.
Actually, I watched some Japanese verb lesson before also. In that, I means some words were there. It's in English. It is I think one, but in Japanese, I think it's like more than two.
More than two what? Rules?
Yeah, rule.
But it's, you know what? Even in English, there's many exceptional. For example, let's say, what is a past form for to buy?
Yeah.
To buy. To make it past form, you say bought. that is totally different from the rules, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we in Japanese also got many exceptional, but that's not only for in the Japanese, but even in English, or maybe in the Indian, Hindi also got some exceptional too, right? That's something you need to, try hard to remember. Yeah. Or maybe say, go ahead.
Actually, I'm very beginner, so
no about
I'm
everybody starting from beginner.
confused. So, can you tell me, is there any similarity between English and Japanese?
Okay, you know what? This is not kind of mean to tell you because you're asking me there's something similar, but I'm answering something different compared to English and Japanese because when you make in a sentence, for example, if you want to say a sentence such as I eat an apple, as you can see, I is subject and eat in verb and object is apple. So that's a pretty much basic flow of the question sentence flow, right? Starting from subject, verb, and object. But if you want to say the same sentence in Japanese, we should say something like this. 私はリンゴを食べます. Which is going to be in subject, object, and verb. So which is going to be changed in the opposite way. You see here.
Okay.
That's one of the most basic and biggest difference between English and Japanese.
Yeah.
So about the something similar, it's so hard to think of something similar compared to English and Japanese, really different languages. That's why many Japanese, we feel it's really difficult to learn English. And also many American people also think studying Japanese is really difficult.
Right. Okay, I want to ask something. Here you have shown I eat an apple. And then what about I ate an apple?
I ate in form, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then you could say, 私はリンゴを食べた. There you go. I just said it. 私はリンゴを食べた. Or maybe 食べました.
食べた, yeah. 食べます、食べた.
食べます、食べ、okay, actually, 私はリンゴを食べました is also fine. So 食べた and 食べました are the same meaning, which both means in past form of the I ate. But 食べた is a casual way of saying, and 食べました is for polite form.
食べました. Okay.
Right, like same as 食べる and 食べます. 食べる is a casual form, but 食べます is more formal way of saying. And yeah, リンゴ is apple, yeah. そう。ですね。Yeah, that's something I can tell you. But, if you're starter and if you're not finished yet, maybe you should go for hiragana and katakana as a starter.
Okay.
Then maybe you also need to improve some vocabulary. Then after that, what you better do is verb conjugation. So that's why, though you asked me something about wanted to, blah, ing, blah, blah, but I think this is a little bit intermediate level, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand because I have heard, I have watched some previous videos. Nah, that's why I can understand.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Also, you know what? As a starter, you need to know the basic sentence structure such as A is B, or like the I am blah blah, like you are blah blah blah, or maybe my name is blah blah blah, your blah 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 is blah blah blah. That's also the good for starter.
Okay.
Maybe we can do that in the next lesson together here in the one-on-one lesson, eh?
Yeah.
But for today, since maybe you run maybe a little bit too many stuff, so your brain's almost exploded, eh?
Yeah, it's quite confusing.
I know
now.
it is, right? So before we finishing, let me review if you still remember what we've done today. So let's say, do you remember how to answer your age?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you say I'm 20? Yeah, go ahead. 私は
25です。
And between this and 25, you need to put something to count age, which is?
I forgot. Can you?
ブラブラブラ、歳です。そう、歳。25歳。
歳です。Oh, はい。
Right.
わかりました。
はい。Okay. Okay.
I can, I can now tell, watashi wa miju go sai desu.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah,
Good. Good.
ありがとう。
どういたしまして。So, I'm always waiting here. So, yeah, feel free to ask me anything, anytime. Okay?
はい、
OK で、じゃあ、ありがとうございました。ナマステ。
ありがとうございます。
ナマステ、バイバ
はい、
イ。
ま
またね。Go. He's a really polite. I really like that kind of student. とってもいい人ですね。Okay, so I think I can have one more student for today. Yeah. Then that should be it for today. One more student who is gonna be the last student, A. But before that, I got one more. Oh my. Oh, except for さんから質問がありますね。レザーさん、is it, oh, so you're asking me to correct in this sentence. So if we turn and consider, yeah, you can say the both. but they slightly sound different. If you say ここは教室です which means here is the classroom. No, wait. So if you say ここは教室 which means here is classroom. So which focusing on classroom part. But if you say 教室はここです which focusing on ここ here. So let's say here is classroom. Let's say classroom is here. But if you say ここは教室 which is here is classroom. But 教室はここです is a classroom is here. So depending on which part of the sentence you want to exaggerate, focus on, it's gonna be a little bit slightly different. But basically speaking, it is the same. By the way, yeah, I see that the インソーセン教室じゃなくて教室だね。So you need to type small yo, not a big yo. 教室。教室 is a little bit different, weird word. So yeah, anyways. And the one more the question from you, Hoshtag-san. I'm hoping you now you don't asking something about Chisai Jin. Yeah, anyways. So is Lin to shite shigure popular? Is it? You mean you're talking about this? Yeah, this is like thanks to me, Kaneki Ken, the anime itself is really the Lin to shigure also getting popular because thanks to me, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm stuck at singing, so I cannot sing. But yeah, Lin to shigure is a really famous song, eh? Because of Tokyo Ghoul. What's your favorite song from Lin to shigure, by the way? Not the Unravel or maybe something else? If we say Indojin, isn't it easy to confuse India? Yeah. No. Indojin is Indian, but if you want to say Indonesian people, you could say Indonesiajin ですね。So, for Indonesian people, is Indonesiajin. That's for Indonesian ですね。And one more question from Reza. So, by the way, what do you think about Alice in Borderland? I mean, I watched till episode 3, 4, and until 4 now. So, Reza, you watched. How did you like episode 3? That was shocking, but was kind of touching. I like that a lot. Feel so sorry for the main guy Alice though. Hey, not only asking question, you can also send me the one-on-one question. In the world, Drew, you also can just let's have some chit chat with me. Like just talking about without spoiler. In this lesson, I mean, if you don't want to study anything, feel free to just come visit to have a chat. But yeah, anyways, you can study some Japanese from that too, eh? Yeah, I did watch. I mean, I'm still just only episode 4 or something. Yeah. So 8, is it the very last one? I think it's gonna be still going. Reza, what do you think? Or the episode 8 is the very last one? But yeah, anyways. So nobody here? Oh, actually, I forgot to answer the other question that I have here, which is, how should I say your voice is beautiful or nice cover? Oh, sure. One thing in Instagram. Okay, so, maybe, okay, if you asking me some textbook conversation, the sentence, you could use it, but which sounds not really fluent or natural. That's why I'm gonna telling you something more like slangy, really casual way of saying, for your voice is beautiful. You could say, by the way, it's male or female, depending on that, it's gonna be a little bit different. If he is a guy, you could say this word, イケボですね. Though this is a one, イケボですね means like your voice is イケメン. You have イケメン voice, which means your voice is really beautiful. You have イケメン cool voice. That's how you can say, for like telling the male people that, you got really beautiful, great voice, cool voice, イケボですね, which means like, your voice really かっこいい, イケメン voice. But for nice cover, actually you can just say in katakana, nice cover, or if you want to say this cover is really epic cover, you could actually use this one, kami cover, which is a kami meaning God cover. So kami cover, you could say, if you're saying something if you add kami to any words, which usually mostly making it this verb is so sick. This is really epic. Like kami anime means like epic anime. Kami game means epic video game. That's how you can put the kanji for God, which is kami. So kami anime, kami game. Like kami anime, kami game. Epic anime. Epic video game かな。ですね。神アニメ、神カバー、神ゲーム。You can, ですね。かな。So, if you say that way, maybe that he or him, her, maybe they will think you're Japanese if you say that way, this way. Oh, the last episode, episode 8. Then maybe I should go keep watching them. Do you think that's gonna be the second or third season coming for the Alice in Borderland? If not, I think I'm just gonna watch as soon as possible. Thank you. And then, why do we put でがありません and the four people ではありません。なんでだろうね。Verb がありません is for なんでだろうね。Just give me a sec. なんだろう。Why do we put Verb がありません Verb がありません Yeah, as you say, sounds like we don't have blah 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 blah. But, okay, Verb ではありません is more for kind of polite way of saying Verb では。Right. Verb じゃない。Verb がありません is more there is no blah blah blah. But Verb ではありません is A is not B. Polite way of it. Just like Adam. He's a very fluent Japanese speaker, by the way. But yeah, as he said, now reminds me of he got much better Japanese skills, even better than me. Making me a little bit, like, kind of 恥ずかしい embarrassed me about that. Yeah. Sure. Oh, あるといるも違うよね。Yes. Right, Adam hugs, yeah. give me more and more hugs as much as you could. Yeah. He deserves it. Okay, so do I like Gakuto? I do, but not as a singer, but as a comedian. I mean, I know he's not comedian, but sometimes, every time I see him on the TV program, especially those comedy programs, he does something, ridiculous that made me, kind of, funny about him. I know he's a more supposed to be cool guy, but these days he's getting more his funnier face of himself. That's why I like Gact. Not because of song, but because of his personality on TV program. Yes, ne. Also, Reza, do you think there's gonna be a second season because their story hasn't finished yet, right? So nobody else has not joined after Joy-san, and I forgot who the other one. I forgot. Sorry about that. But yeah, I only got 2 students today. But yeah, instead I got more and more of the questions. That's good. Let's say more from Hoshitaki-san. They butchered my. You shouldn't spoil too much things, but yeah. Adam-san, ありがとう. Thank you very much for saying that. Hey, easy water, Jude. This is a little bit too late, but yeah, let's have just small conversation in the last minute. Sure. You should have come join much earlier.
Konnichiwa.
You're kind of 90 degrees. You wanna rotate your screen.
It's always a problem, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. Hi. こんにちは。
Konnichiwa.
You're
Thank you.
Max. I forgot your name. なんだっけあの名前は。Max じゃなくて。What was your name again?
トニーです。トニーです。
トニー、ありがとうございます。元気ですか？
元気です。お元気ですか？
はい、元気です。何をしてましたか？今日は何をしていますか？
Forgot how to say 12 for 12 a.m.
Oh, you mean 12 a.m.? You mean 12時? I'm asking you what you're doing today.
私は学校にいる。
そこにいる？ずっと家に You've been staying at home. そうだね。なるほど。じゃあアニメはどんなアニメを見ましたか？
進撃の巨人。
The latest episode どうでしたか？But no spoil. Because there are people who have not watched yet, maybe still in the second or third season. But Aaron also feels so sorry for Rainer, right? I know, Rainer is such a so poor guy. Oh my gosh. He always, kind of, I don't know, everybody mocking him. Also, being, But yeah, right. That's why, what? I could show empathy, both Aaron and
Right. You haven't watched the recent episode, right? So you watched the one previously?
Yeah, I mean the one. Even if anyway, I've already read the comic, so yeah.
Oh, so that's
yeah. So I could spoil you even more and more, but yeah, I don't want to do that. So
I'm on the point where
where
people watch. Yeah. I was gonna just do this real quick, just to step by. I'm gonna play this real quick for you.
Sure.
You know what it is?
The demo player. Oh, you now practicing playing it. That's really cool. Wow. すごいね。
That's what I'm trying to. 私はギターが、私はギターと日本語が勉強します。
はい、ギターと日本語を勉強しています。Or you could use you know what? 練習する is for to practice. So you could say ギターと日本語を練習しています。練習する is for to practice.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, I know. 練習する。
練習する。
はい。私はギターと日本語を練習しています。
はいはい。
Right.
And I do the game design for class right now. Yeah, but I'm glad you watched Alice in Borderland.
Yeah. It's episode 3 and 4. Oh my gosh, that's 3. Yeah, no spoil again, but yeah. I really want people to watch episode 3. Was, the reason why episode 3 was amazing because until that episode, the episode 1 and 2, that all three like main guys were really doing getting always together, right? So which makes the ending of the episode 3 making me so, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Right.
Cry はに。
cry は日本語で泣く。
Yeah, 泣く。
泣く is for present form. If you wanna say past form, 泣きましたは泣いた is for cried. In Japanese, 泣いたは泣きました。私は泣きました。
はい。そうですね。ありがとう。
Yeah.
Right now, for studying Japanese, I'm like that's why I asked the question. Existence, like to be. So あります。Yeah, あります。
Like あります。You know the difference between ある and いる, by the way.
To go and ある?
No, ある and いる. You see that here. Actually, both of them mean there is, blah, blah, blah. But ある is for non-living things. Let's say there is pen, there is an apple, there is something, non-living stuff. But いる is for living. Let's say for person or dog, something like living. Like let's say there 男がいます or, like 私がいますとか。But if you want to use for non-living stuff, such as let's say リンゴがあります、リンゴがあるとか、blah, blah, がある。That's for non-living stuff. そう、ある and いる。
石はある。
石がある。石がある。
そうですね。
But if you wanna say the man is, there is a man, 男がいるなある。
男がいる。
Because 男 means man, which is living, right?
はい。あの男の人は会社員があります。
in that case, you don't say あります。あの男の人は会社員です is good.
そうですね。
If you wanna say there is a 会社員 guy, then 会社員がいます。
会社員
がいます。ですね。Sure. Any question before I'm leaving?
No, that's good.
Sure.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah.
またね。
練習頑張って。Now, next time I want you to play. Let me hear something more new, better, nice anime songs. Yeah. You also listen to the not only Grenge but the Homura, the song from the Risa, the song from the Demon Slayer movie version.
I didn't come out over here yet.
Right. You can listen to the song which is called Homura. That is also a good song. Gotta check it out from the Risa too.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah. Okay then.
またね。
はい、またね。I see somebody spoiling a lot. You, Attic. You gotta be careful. I know that you're saying something a little bit ridiculous doesn't, happen. But sometimes people could believe you, so better not to spoil in the group, okay? Otherwise, people could be, it's gonna be less fun to do that. So you gotta be careful, okay? Sure. And so yeah, I think this should be almost finishing, but Did you watch 君の水蔵を食べたい? Yeah, I did watch. That was also a good show. I mean, feel sorry that you guys tell me so many anime that has big spoiler stuff. Spoiler, because that's something, 君の水と食べたい something, once I tell how it ends, it's gonna be totally, no meanings, not fun at all. You can try to making me spoil the thing, eh? But I won't do that. By the way, Ore Delta-san, sorry, because I'm almost finishing today's lesson, the session today. So next time you come visit, I'm sure I'm gonna invite you. So can you try come back maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow at the same time, please? And are you happy? Beanie look down. Beanie look down. Beanie look down. Beanie look down. Where's the beanie here? I don't see beanie here. Okay. Do you like 白日? いいね。白日もいいよね。You mean King Nu だよね。like it. King Nu の曲も。But if you like King Nu, I prefer Player X. The one from Banana Fish. It's also sung by King Nu. I prefer that song better. Right, Diablo T-shirts ですね。かっこいいよね、これね。I mean this one. Yeah, Diablo. Yeah, so Praj-san, you said that made a bunch of the questions. So that will be the very last one from there. It's a word called 抱きました or できました. Yeah. できました is it's done. And できた is I finished ですね。白日 is the name of the song which is sung by the Japanese artist called King Nu. ちょっと待ってね。白日。from King Nu. Check it out. 会社員 means someone who works in an industry. Yeah, you're right there. Yeah, you're right. And then, does 会社員 means a person who, yeah, you're right. Okay. Do you like Mongol? Yeah. I like 小さな恋の歌 the best. ほら、あなたにとって大事な人ほどすぐそばにいるようですね。はい。いいですね。Okay. Heard your new podcast. Oh, you heard. Oh my gosh. Thanks very much for your. Okay. Since you told me that. Okay, so let me share with you something, which is, listen. This is my podcast I'm doing these days, the one called Anime Radio, where I speaking everything all in Japanese, but I'm always talking about those anime stuff. And good thing here is I got both slow version and natural version. So if you check my slow version, which should be easier for most of you guys, even for the beginners, good for the audiobooks, I guess. 全部理解できました。すごいね。But what's your advice, Sankara-san? What's your name again? Because, looking at your ID, cannot guess who you are. 誰だっけ? Okay. Cannot finish at all. person の真夜中の door. I don't think so. Not everybody. I would say 10% or less people know 真夜中の door. I only know the name, but not the songs. Yeah. You guys won't let me go. Hey, ano means that correct. Yeah. But compared to ano and sono, ano is a word which means that, but in a far away from you. But if you use sono, that also means that. Sono and ano both means that, but sono is more for which is in a closer distance, like kind of just in from you, than sono. But ano is something more far away from you. So sono and ano stuff. NA 好きな食べ物は何ですか？カレーライスが好きです。Okay, that should be it for today. So again, anybody who wants to have in a chit chat or short lesson, I'm here to help. So maybe I'll be back tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So yeah, till that, yeah, have a good day. Thanks very much. Bye bye. I'm speaking English. Bye bye.